Hey, Chase, Scott Abraham, ABC7. Good to see you. Obviously, you had a great year last year, and you've had some time to kind of digest and reflect. Can you kind of share your hunger, your motivation, your fuel to be even better this season?
Yeah, man, just like I always say, back to the drawing boards. And all season is the biggest time to just to get everything right, get your body right, and get your mind right. You know, as a player, I feel like I owe that to my teammates just to come in and have everything right.
Now, I know over the last couple of weeks it was voluntary OTAs, and I'm just curious, was it a hard decision for you not to come to these voluntary OTAs? And if you don't mind sharing, why weren't you able to make it?
I've been in and out phase 1 and 2. You know, this off season I have a lot of stuff going on. I did 5 different shoots for 5 different things. So I just been having a lot going on, and you know, I communicated with my coaches, and you know, I'm ready to rock. I came out today, was playing fast, so I feel good. So you know, the biggest thing was just communicating with Coach Ron and Del Rio, and as long as I'm locked in with them, they know I'm working.
Thanks, Chase.
Hey, Chase, Heather McDonough, NBC4. Kind of going off that, how nice was it to know that, you know, you're talking to Ron, you're talking to Jack, and they're not holding anything against you, and how, you know, comfortable after this year with them do you feel in that relationship that you can have that open communication?
It feels good. I love my coaches. And my coaches know I'm going to work. You know, they know I'm not going to go and just, you know, lay down and relax, you know, and be lazy. So, you know, I'm a worker, and coach know that. So, you know, I'm going to come ready.
And you had a lot of opportunities off the field this offseason. We saw you on Family Feud. Can you just kind of take us, you know, through some of the maybe the?
Yeah. I had an Under Armour shoot that's going to be coming out. That's pretty big. Had a shoot with eBay for watches. And as you said, I did Family Feud as well. So yeah, that's just 3 things that I did this offseason.
Just how cool is it to have those opportunities at such a young age, and what did you take away from each of those?
I'm blessed. I don't take any opportunity for granted. You know, I say my praise, and you know, I'm just blessed to be it.
John Kahn.
Hey Chase, when you're working out, when you have those things going on, what kind of things you doing to get your workouts and to make sure you seem to be a guy who's kind of obsessed with working out. So how do you go about getting all that in?
Yeah, man, you know, throughout them shoots and things like that, I would have to work out that morning. And shooting was probably, I work out that morning and shoots. A lot of them would like to start at 10 or 9, but I would have to go 10 because my workouts and stuff like that. And they would really go 10 to 6. So I'll probably work out at like 6:37, then pop up at the shoot at 10, and then I'll be on set from like 10 to 6. So that's like a day, you know.
And then when you look back at your rookie year, how do you look at that, and how do you assess your play, and what things do you want to build on?
Yeah, so, you know, even going into my rookie year, I had did something to my hip before even the first game. So even going into the Eagles game, my hip was messed up. And then my groin had messed up had pulled in the Browns game probably because of my hip. And nobody knew about my hip. But I feel like my biggest thing this year is coming into the season just 100% healthy, not worried about everything. And, you know, when you're 100% healthy, that it just helps with your mental. And it just helps you play faster. Just knowing, having that confidence, you can do whatever you want on the field.
Rhiannon and then Nikki.
Hey, Chase. In terms of what you were able to do, like just working out, I guess that's not the question. The question is that you've built up this rapport with your coaches to the point where they're able to trust you. How much does it mean to you that you're able to do that over the course of just your first season, to have that sort of respect and trust in your coaches, that they know that you're not just slacking off, that there are some commitments you have to get to?
Yeah, but, you know, it's you know, it feels good, and you know, coach, I tried in my first year, I tried to display that I can be a responsible and accountable rookie coming in, and just player in general coming in, and you know, that they seeing it, and I feel like they just know that I'm a guy that's just going to take care of what I have to do and just be accountable with myself. And you know, I love ball, so obviously I'm not going to come in here overweight. I'm gonna come in here right because this is what I do.
Right, of course, and you wouldn't miss workouts with Jarrett Patterson and everything else like that. I just can't see it. But also, just what would you say is something that you've noticed between year 1 and year 2, the first day back with mandatory minicamps? What are some things that you see differently in your own game, or like little things that you may have noticed?
Just year 2, knowing that I did it, it just you just feel automatically more comfortable, I would say, than you did year 1. I felt real fast out there. I did different types of training this year, and I see how I can feel how it's helping.
If you don't mind doing a quick follow-up, what were some of the different kinds of training that you were doing?
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff with my feet. Everybody on here, y'all can go home and try to press your big toe down by itself. See if y'all can do it. Just move your big toe. I tell everybody that, obviously I can do my pinky toe. But what I was doing this off season is just working from the ground up. It starts with your feet, and it's a chain that goes all the way up from your feet. So I've been having working out in toe shoes, and lifting and running in them, and just starting a lot of my workouts with no shoes. I've had ankle problems since college, and I don't believe I'm gonna have any ankle problems no more.
Thank you, Chase. I appreciate you.
Hi, Chase. Nikki Javala from the Washington Post. Just coming back, what are your early impressions of the new pieces on the defense in the secondary, and Jamin Davis coming in? What do you see in those guys?
Looking real out there. I feel good. We looking good on the back end. Back is looking good. Guys running around. Everybody looking fast out there, and just like they know what they're doing. So it's gonna be a special group, man. I know we was real good last year, and we added a lot more pieces this year, and I feel like we gonna be very special.
Have you had a chance to talk much with Jamin? I mean, I know you dealt with him some after he was drafted, but has there been much interaction in the time?
Yeah. Out on the field today. Definitely just trying to give him little pieces just to think about while he's out on the field. I know he was laughing at me today because I was telling people to run off the field. He was like, "Yeah, you real serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna matter. It might matter one day. You got to run off the field." Just telling different guys to run off. But he's gonna be a real good player. I'm excited to see what he does.
Cool. Thanks, Chase.
Hey, Chase, I wanted to ask you about 2 players, one departure, one arrival. You talked about how important Ryan Kerrigan was during your rookie season. Did you and he touch base since he signed up the road in Philly?
I had texted him, but I think I commented on the post, but he on the other side. I'm gonna miss him. That's always gonna be big, bro. And we probably swapped jerseys that game.
And then what's it like having Jarrett Patterson here, a guy you grew up with? I mean, you played high school football with, probably known a long time. How much fun is that for you?
Real fun. Just knowing that's another piece on the team that a guy who's going to be accountable, a guy who's responsible, and a guy you just don't have to worry about. So we can get guys like that, and especially somebody I grew up with. I love all that.
Thank you.
Hey, Chase, Ben Standig with The Athletic. JP just mentioned Ryan Kerrigan. Obviously, he's not back. Morgan Moses is gone. Some of the veteran leaders are not around. You obviously were a guy who took on some of that leadership responsibility last year, as did Terry. Do you kind of feel even more responsibility this year to take on that leadership role because these guys are not around?
Not necessarily. Last year I wasn't even really looking to take on that leadership role, but I was just being who I was, being vocal, and guys follow. So that's the same thing I'm gonna do this year. I'm gonna try to lead by example. That's number one. So you just got to work. And guys got to know that you're gonna work. If I tell a guy to run off the field and I walk on the field, what I look like. So, my number one thing is just going there and blue collar and working. And if anybody, getting left behind, then we're gonna pick that up and we're gonna keep rolling.
And what was it like just to be back and to be around, to use your word, to be around your dudes on the defensive line?
Oh, it feel good, man. Just to be out there, John the inside, big pain, just to see him in there going. It just feel good knowing that back working together as a unit.
Eaton Phillip.
A few players have already talked about what that playoff appearance meant for them and just how it kind of gave them a taste of the postseason. What did it do for you, maybe off-season wise and looking ahead to 2021?
Got to get there. Got to get to the postseason. That's it's real early, but that's obviously who doesn't want to get the postseason. I feel like we can. We did it last year, and our plan is to get there this year.
And I know last year you were a big fan of Alex Smith. A lot of tweets and things talking about his leadership. He's gone, but you have another experienced quarterback in Ryan Fitzpatrick. What have been some initial impressions of him?
Super funny. Ryan real cool, man. Just a good guy. Just when you're around him, you just feel good, man. He always making jokes. I think Taylor he cut his head. He showed me what Taylor got bowed in the head. It's pretty funny. He got like 6 stitches, but Taylor, he good. He tough guy. But yeah, Ryan, he real good dude. Smart guy.
Hey, we're running short on time. We only got time for a couple more.
All right. Is there anybody you talk to in terms of balancing? You have so many cool opportunities, but obviously your main business is still the football. How you make sure you balance your time properly?
Like I said, I have people around me that helps with all that. And really, I feel like it just comes down to, the player. You got to know yourself and, just with everything, even me, I had going on in the off season. It was really the people around me to help, schedule out my days and just things like that, just to keep everything off my mental, just to keep me feeling good.
And then you mentioned how important the health factor is coming in 100% healthy this season. How big of a factor was that in choosing not to do as many of those OTA workouts as last year?
Yeah, I mean, this year, obviously the coaches knew. And obviously they usually I didn't come out, I wasn't tired, out of breath. So they know I've been working. My teammates, they know I've been working. But during the OTAs, that was a big part of my training, that I would see improvement. And I let the coaches know they understood. I sent Chad, our strength coach, I sent him videos all the time of stuff that I've been doing. So, man, I've been in the building in phase 1 and phase 2, in and out. So, I've been here and showed face, and they know I'm locked in, and everybody knows I'm locked in. So, yeah.
Last 3.
Hey, Chase, what will growth look like for you in year 2?
Just I feel like number 1, that's gonna come natural, just being more comfortable. Just because it's year 2, and I've done it. I'm definitely looking forward to watching film when these guys coming up. I've peeped at it already. But I'm definitely trying to get my play recognition down way better, and really just all parts of my game: the run game, pass rushing, my hands, my get off, and stand low around the edge. So there's a lot of things in my mind that I'm working out when I step on the field.
Sam and Russell, last 2.
Hey Chase, I know you came into last year and you wanted to be a follower and kind of let everybody get to know that you're about work. I wonder what it was like to come in this year and kind of be a leader from day one. Did it feel different to show up and have that role already?
Nah, not really. Just I don't even really look at it like that. I just I just try to hold people around me accountable, just like they hold me accountable. And it just felt good being out there with my guys. I mean, I felt like a kid in a candy shop.
Last one.
Hey, Chase, I know it's early, but do you feel like this defense can be dominant this year, or do you not look at it in that perspective and say, you got to take another step before or play a couple of games before we can start talking about what it can be?
I feel like you got to have a vision. You got to have something that you want it to look like. You got to be working towards something. It's called manifestation. So, I mean, I feel like if you look on paper, we can be the top defense in the league. Now we just got to do it. We got to put on the field. And that's just every day working and just holding each other accountable.
All right. Thanks, Chase. Thanks, everybody.